Hey there, and welcome to HisTime365. I'm so glad you're here for day 89 of our 365-day journey through the Bible. Today, we'll look at 2 Samuel 21 to 23, and I'll walk you through what happens, what it means, and why it matters. I'll share a summary and some insights to help you see the big picture and connect with the heart of the scripture. During your quiet time, I encourage you to read today's lesson in a Bible translation that speaks to you best. Now, grab a quiet moment, take a deep breath, and let's spend a few minutes giving God His time. The legacy of David: courage, loyalty, and God's enduring faithfulness. Have you ever thought about the weight of legacy? In 2 Samuel 21 through 23, we explore the powerful themes of courage, loyalty, and God's enduring faithfulness, all woven through the life of King David and the extraordinary men around him. This passage not only recounts the historical events of David's reign, but also offers timeless lessons that resonate with our modern lives. In chapter 21, we find David grappling with a famine in the land that lasted for 3 years. Seeking answers, he turns to God, who reveals that the famine is a consequence of Saul's actions against the Gibeonites, a group that Israel had sworn to protect. David's resolve to make things right demonstrates the importance of addressing the past. He seeks to honor the Gibeonites and offers them a chance for justice, which leads to a poignant moment when 7 of Saul's descendants are handed over to them. 2 Samuel 21:6. This act serves as a reminder that our actions can have lasting consequences, and sometimes we must confront our history to find healing. The story takes a turn when David's actions lead to a greater understanding of his legacy. After dealing with the Gibeonites, we witness a moving moment as David mourns for Jonathan and Saul, showing that even a king is vulnerable to loss and grief. 2 Samuel 21:14. This moment humanizes David. It reminds us that he was not just a warrior, but also a man who felt deeply. In chapter 22, David composes a beautiful song of praise to God, acknowledging his deliverance during times of trouble. He reflects on God's faithfulness, declaring, "The Lord is my rock and my fortress." 2 Samuel 22:2. This song serves not just as a personal testimony, but as a reminder for us today. In times of struggle, we can find strength and refuge in our faith. Imagine facing difficulties at work or in family life. When we turn to God, we can find peace and reassurance. Moving to chapter 23, David's last words resonate with wisdom and insight. He speaks of the importance of righteous leadership, stating that the Spirit of the Lord spake by me. 2 Samuel 23:2. Here we see David's understanding of his role as king, not just to wield power, but to lead with integrity and by God's guidance. This principle can be applied to our own lives, whether we're leading a team at work or guiding our families. Leadership is a responsibility that requires us to act with honor and accountability. The chapter also introduces us to David's mighty men, whose loyalty and bravery are celebrated. One of the most striking stories is about Benaiah, who faced a lion in a pit on a snowy day. 2 Samuel 23:20. This image of courage is powerful. It challenges us to confront our own fears and take bold steps in our lives, whether that means having difficult conversations or pursuing a new career path. In our modern context, consider how these themes of courage and loyalty play out in our daily lives. At work, we might find ourselves in situations where we need to speak up for what's right, even when it's uncomfortable. In our families, loyalty can mean standing by our loved ones during tough times, just as David's men stood by him. Financially, it could involve making sacrifices for long-term stability rather than immediate gratification. And in our mental health journeys, facing our challenges head-on, like Benaiah facing the lion, can lead to personal growth and resilience. As we reflect on the themes of 2 Samuel 21 through 23, it becomes clear that David's legacy is not just about his triumphs, but also about his struggles and his heart for God. Our legacy is built through our choices today. Let us choose courage, loyalty, and faith. What does the story of David and the Gibeonites teach us about confronting our past? How can we apply the lessons of leadership from David's last words to our own lives? In what ways can we demonstrate loyalty in our relationships similar to David's men? Thanks so much for joining me today for HisTime365. Remember, today's reading is 2 Samuel 21 to 23, so be sure to spend some time with those verses during your quiet time. Tomorrow, we'll be diving into 2 Samuel 24, so feel free to read ahead if you'd like to prepare. If you enjoyed this time together, don't forget to like, subscribe, and tap the bell so that you never miss a day on this journey. I'll see you back right here tomorrow for day 90. Until then, stay encouraged, and thank you for giving God His time.